Cayenne Jada. Now this is 11 acres of land, right? Okay. I have no plans. I know it's 11 acres, right? Get my engineer ruler. See, this is my engineer ruler. Hold on. Hold on. Now, this is what a transit does. It's all what a transit does. Right? First, you gotta get the elevation in Rocky Mountain. I'm gonna try to go, you gotta set your tripod, make it level. Right? This is before I even buy the property. This is what I do. Now, see the numbers? 5 feet 2 inches. On the other side, this is engineering. This is engineering. This is the engineering side. Okay? 4.2, 4.3. Only goes to 10. It only goes to 10. So I'm like 5 feet 11. Right? So I'm up here somewhere. That's how tall I am. Right? Okay? Hold on. Just wait a minute. Just wait 1 minute. Come over here. Say my elevation is my elevation is 475. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's my elevation in Rocky Mountain. At 475. Right there. Right there. That's my elevation. That's my elevation for Rocky Mountain. So set up my transit. It's all what a transit does. I gotta do it by the pole. 475. Right? Well, it's gonna be hard to do. You see that level? Just say right there, right? Right there is my elevation, right? I make that level. I use an I transit. Right? That's level. And I look straight, down. So now I am 4 feet, I'm 4.75. I'm looking straight down that way. I'm looking straight, just like that. Everything I hit, that's 4,700s. That's level. I know 4,700s. I know I'm exactly the same grade where I'm at right now. So if I'm reading right at 4,700s, right? If I'm reading this, if I'm reading 5,900s. I'm low. I am low. So I'm looking like, okay, I gotta order material to fill this. Okay? If I'm down here, 3,900s, that means I'm high. I got excess dirt. So if I got excess dirt, I can, a basement, whatever I wanna do, is easy to do. Okay? Higher the number, low. Lower the number, high. Your sweet spot is 4,700. That's my grade. I want to look at 4,700. I look all the way around. 4,700s, 4,700s, 4,700. And wherever I meet at, that's what I know what I got. That's all what a transit does. That's all what a transit does. Okay? So what I would do is set up here. I have my pen and paper. I mark. I'm 4,700s. I take my grade shot on the road, right? Wherever grade I got on the center of that island, I take that I subtract that from this. And that's my grade. I want the water to come from out there. To get that water to come out from that property to here, I got to be higher. So at 4,700s, at 2 to 1, just say I'm at 200 feet. I'm at 200 feet, right? So I want a 2 to 1 slope going up. I want it to go up like this to get that water off my property to here. So, right, 47. Let's go down. Let's go down to 4 feet. Let's go down to 4 feet. I'm at 4 feet. That's my grade, right? I take that 4 feet. When I look out there, when you hold that ruler, right, at 200 feet, I'm looking to have 100 feet difference. So I will have to either put a grade stake here and say fill 100s, fill 100 feet to match that, or I have to subtract. That's all engineering is. Technology does this for you, but this is how you do it. So if I wanted to do my pipes, I want to do pipes. I want to lay my pipes down on this property. First, I got to get my grades. My grade is 4.4. I'm doing a water pipe, right? My water pipe got to be 3 feet in the ground. So I need 7.4. I got to read 7.4 on top of that pipe. You got it? So when I'm on an excavator, right? When I'm on an excavator, I'm doing the whole job by myself because I know the plans. I don't need the dozer. I don't need the grader. I just get on the excavator and do the whole job. So just say, okay, I got to cut down 12 feet, right? Instead of me having a dump truck, I put steps. I put 4-foot steps. So just say I want to make that, but I want to go down 12 feet, right? So what I would do is measure from here to there. Just say that is, say that's 20 feet, right? So I'm going 20 feet down. That's 20 feet across, right? I go another 20 feet across. Every 4 foot, every 4 feet from here, I'm going down 4 feet. So it's gonna be a 4-foot step here, another 4-foot step there, that's 8, and another 4-foot step there, that's 12, 16, 20. I got steps. So if I get down the hole, it won't collapse on me. That's all surveying does. It's easy. I don't need a trend. I don't need that. All I need is just a eye transit and this. And I can see everything because I'm gonna look at the tree. I'm looking at something that I can pinpoint as a grade. Then I'm gonna walk over there and I'm gonna measure it from the ground up. Got it? Okay? See that pipe? You see that pipe right there? I don't know if you can see it. Well, there's a pipe right there, right? I want to get the grade off that pipe. I get my grade here, then I shoot on top of that pipe. That's my grade. So now I know that when I build my property, right, I got to build up dirt on top of that. So now I know how much dirt I need. Okay? And another thing, just say you want to measure the cubic yards of dirt on a mountain, right? Cubic yards of dirt on a mountain. You can, it's 3 ways you can do it. You got to walk around the whole pile, measure around the whole pile of the dirt, right? And you get, just say, you set up, say you set up 5 feet, right? You measure 5 feet. 5 feet times the circumference. You got it? And that's how much dirt I know I got on a job site. And I keep going up 5 feet. So if I'm on a grader and I know I need 1,000 tons to do the job, and I order 1,000 tons, and 1,000 tons not doing this job, I'm gonna stop the grader. I'm gonna come to you and Jada and say, what's going on? What's up? You're like, well, we need more stone. I'm saying, okay, I ordered 1,000 tons of stone. I ordered 1,000 tons of stone. So if I order 1,000 tons of stone, why am I not completed with this job? I'm looking at you as a grade checker. You messed up. Then I have to get off the grader. I have to look at the plans. I'm looking at my measurements. And now I'm going to see what the problem is. I want to see where's the grade bust. Because now I got to call a survey. Because something is right. Something ain't right. Okay? That's the reason why I'm so good. Because I can take one machine to do the whole job. Because I know the plans. I know everything. I know how the water's supposed to go. I know how the machine's supposed to sit. If I want the water to come from there to here, if I'm sitting on an excavator, right? I want to sit like this. I want to sit on the angle. I want to sit on an angle. So my track, I'm sitting on an angle. So every time I put my bucket down, I'm grading on the angle. You got it? I'm grading on the angle. If I'm flat, right? If I'm level on the excavator and I'm grading, right? Everything I do, bucket-wise, is level. I don't want to be level. I want my bucket to be like this. Because that's what I'm grading for. Right? Then I take my bucket, right? I put my tooth down on the asphalt, just like this. Then I'll put my mark. I take a paint mark or a magic marker mark, and I put what my grade is on a bucket. So every time my bucket come against this curb, I know I'm grade. Boom. I know I'm grade. Keep it moving. When I'm putting the pipes down, I put my tarp to say this is where I put my pipe at. I put my tarp across here. I take my bucket, I keep pulling the carpet with me. I pull the carpet with me. You don't gotta roll it, I pull it with me. Then I turn around, hook up the pipe, put the pipe in the hole, back up, pull the carpet with my bucket, come around here, pick up the stone, dump in there, I'll keep going. Because I got grade. You understand what I'm saying? I got grade. I could take one machine to do the whole job. I don't need the grader. I don't need the dozer. Just give me the excavator. Because I know the whole job. So this is what I'm trying to teach you. So when you want to go buy a property, you come and say, look, Dad, I'm going to buy a property. Well, first thing I'm going to say, go take the excavator. No, I need a dozer. No, take the excavator. Because if you know the excavator, you know the grade, you know the grades, you know the surveyor, you know that if the grade has to be 4 foot down, your water pipe has to be 7 foot down. So you measure, you look where the pipe going to go, look at your plans, look where your pipe going to go, and you make a 7 foot cut with the bucket. Lay your pipe down, cover that up, keep it going. Simple. It's simple. This is the most easiest thing to do. I could be in my truck and bid a job. It's easy. It's easy. The hardest thing is math. That's the hardest thing is math. Now that over there, I'm gonna show you on the next thing. I'm gonna show you how she surveyed it. She got the power lines 34 feet. I'm gonna show you that, okay? But now I'm showing you how to survey this land. So if I want to buy this land, right? I'm gonna set my transit up, get my grade off there. I got to get my water off this property. I don't care if it rained 20 inches. I want the water off my property. This gonna be flooded before my house get flooded. You understand what I'm saying? All this right here will be flooded before my house get flooded. There won't be no water on my property until the water stand up over here first. You got it? So when you set your grades, right? When you're doing surveying, you want to get that water off the property. So when it rains, if it has a 20 inch rain, right? And the water's building up. The water's building up all over here. I'm saying okay. Because from here to my 200 feet back, I got a 2-to-1 pitch. It has to rain 100. It got to rain about 50 inches for that water to come into my house. You got it? That's all to it. That's all to it. That's all construction is. And when they made a self-leveling, rotating laser, woo! That's the best thing they ever did for me. Because now I can set the laser up and I can just walk around with this. That laser gonna hit where is that? That's it. That's grading. So I'd rather have a grader operator than a guy that's 10 times on the excavator. Because the excavator, he might be good on moving the excavator, but he can't grade with it. You gotta grade. You got any machine that you get on, you gotta be able to grade. That's the first thing in construction. If you can't grade, you need someone to dictate what you gotta do. You just tell me the numbers. All I want to know is the numbers. What the numbers is, okay, it's 11 acres. I want the measurements off this. I want the measurements here. I want the measurements there. I want the measurements on that side and the back side. That's all I want. You don't got to tell me nothing else. I'll get the water off the property and I'll get it graded. I just got to get my calculator and do the mathematics. Now, a 2-to-1 slope, 9 times out of 10, on a house property, we're looking at, you can go roughly every 50 feet, you can go about a foot. Okay? Every 50 foot, you want a foot pitch. So you divide 50, you take 50 times 12, that's 600 inches, right? 600 inches divided into 12. 12, that's every five foot, you're going down an inch, or you're coming up an inch. So every 5 foot, I want an inch pitch. That's it. That's plenty. That's plenty to get the water off the property. But you got to be precise with it. You understand what I'm saying? Because an inch for every 5 feet is not noticeable to the eye. You got to be goddamn good to see an inch for 5 feet. I'm telling you that right now. You sitting in the machine and you thinking you're level and you're not level. The tracks is like 11 feet. 11 feet, so I got 2 inches, a 2-inch pitch. That's it. That's it, a 2 inches. You can't feel that. You can't feel that. Sometimes if I'm in the machine, right? Now I'm trying to learn the machine. I put this on my dashboard. Just like this. I put that right on the windshield. Or I hang it down like this from the windshield. Hang it down. Every time when I'm grading. That's all what the GPS does. GPS is like a level. It takes a blade, it goes this, it goes this. That's all what GPS does. That's all what technology does. But the only thing about it, technology does not move fast enough for the hydraulics. So you got to go slow enough to move it, or you got to assist it. So if I got this in my machine, I got my grader, I got a metal, right? I got the metal piece. So as I'm grading, I'm looking at my bubble. I'm level. If I'm level and I try to get the water out, I know something's wrong. So now, here, wherever the bubble is, that's high. If you want to bring it, if you want to bring up the material, you want to get the bubble on the opposite side. So if you're low, right? If you're low, you want the bubble on the opposite side. Boom. Got it? That's all what grading is. That's how I'm going to treat you. I'm going to put this inside the machine. And I say I want a 2-to-1 slope. 2-to-1 slope is like this. That bubble have to stay just like this. So if that bubble is doing this, you in that machine, you doing this, you're messing up the grade. You got it? It's easy. If you learn this ruler right here, just this one ruler, you'd be a bad female. Okay? So now, let's go to 5 feet, right? 5 feet 1. Or, yeah. Let's go 5 feet. See that 5 feet? 5 feet 1 inch, right? 5 feet 1 inch. 5 feet 1 inch is 0.5. 0.5. You see the difference? 5 feet. 5 feet 1. You got it? It goes to 10 on engineering side. It goes to 10. I used to know what 1 inch and 2 inches. I used to know it all. I remember this. So we break it down for you again. We break this down to you. So if I was to get a construction site, I got to remember this. Okay? 3 inches. 3 inches is like 2. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 2400s. It's 3 inches. Got it? Easy. So now, when I put you on, when I put you on the machines, only thing I'm giving you is this. This is an operator's best friend. I don't care if you're in a Bobcat. I don't care if you're in an excavator. I don't care if you're on a dozer. I don't care if you're in a grader. If you just learn it and you can be experienced, this is your best friend. Because this will give you feel. This will give you feel. Okay? So we got it. All right? Now, all I need is my license. And it's a bar none. I fill the application out. They talking for a loader. All I need is my license. Because I can do it all. That's all I need. Just tell me what you want and just leave me alone. I'll do it for you. Now, okay? 2-to-1. Alright? Say you want to put your grade stake. This is your grade stake, 2 foot off. Right? You come out here, you make level to where do you want grade at. Put your grade stake here, transfer the grade from here to here. You make it level. Got it? That's how you transfer your grade. Simple. It's very easy. Easy to do. Now you see why I'm trying to get my license. I can use GPS, no GPS. I can use a grade checker. I can use a surveyor. I don't have to use a surveyor. I don't need no one on a construction site. If I'm all by myself, just give me the excavator. With the grader, I sometimes I have to come out. I gotta get off the machine. I gotta look. You have to get out and look. But with the excavator, I don't have to do that. If I'm by myself, the excavator is all I want. So the first machine, if I'm starting a construction company, the first thing I'm gonna buy is an excavator or a backhoe. Because I don't need no one else. That can do the whole job. It can do the whole job by yourself. But if it depends on the cuts and it depends on the type of backhoe. Some backhoes, a backhoe's hard to get stuck because you always can pull yourself out. It's hard to get a backhoe stuck. I don't care where you're at. It's hard to get a backhoe stuck. They do get stuck now, but the person that got a backhoe stuck is inexperienced because you can pull yourself out. You can take the bucket, you can curl the bucket, like the bucket's like this, you curl the bucket like this, you stick that in the ground, push yourself, or you can take the backhoe and pull yourself. It's hard to get a backhoe stuck. Very hard. And an excavator, right? Excavator can get stuck. It can get stuck. Especially you're working in swamp. You are working in swamp. Okay, just say this is a swamp. I need to cut this down. You start here with the dozer. You cut around the swamp. You got to go around the whole swamp. You just can't go cutting in it. You got to go around. You got to go around this whole area. Keep going around. You got to get this down to almost where the water table is. So you want the water to come out over on this side. And as you come out, right, this ground's still hard. So you pushing the mud. You pushing the mud. Just can't go in there. An inexperienced operator will just start cutting and go into there. You can't do that with a dozer, especially a D8, D9. You got to cut around. You got to go around the whole swamp. You want to get this down low enough to get that water to come over here. And you just keep, when the water come over here, you get a little bit of mud, you come push it, and you push it out this way. You keep pushing it out this way until you're able to get one track over there. Then you just keep pushing that mud out, because this ground is still hard. You just want to get that water to come over here to push it out so the loader can pick it up. Or the grader will come, push it out, then a loader will come with his bucket and pick it up. You cannot cut a swamp going straight into the swamp. You have to go around the swamp. You got to go around it. That's how you cut a swamp. So if this is a swamp area, I gotta take my dozer, I gotta go around the whole property. Go around the whole property. I go around the whole property, right? I want that water to keep easing out towards me. I want that water to come out towards me. So I'm able to get down to the bottom of the swamp. When I get down bottom of the swamp, then I can ease myself over to get that mud and come on out. Because that D8, D9 will get stuck in that swamp. Once she bottom out, it's a done deal. It's a done deal. You cannot cut wetlands like that. You got to go around the whole perimeter with a dozer. Simple. All right. So I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna finish what I was doing. But no, let's go do that. I'm gonna show you. Let's go measure that. I want to show you how accurate she is. All right.